Cars, cars, cars. For most of us, driving is not an option. It's a necessity. We rely on the cars we drive to get us to work, to school, and even to the supermarket. We're careful about changing the oil in our car, about checking the tire pressure in our cars. We understand just how vitally important it is to take care of these vehicles upon which we rely. But what can we do to keep our cars safe? Whether we are parked in front of our own homes or in the parking lot at a store, or even at a hospital, our automobiles are potential targets for vandalism or theft. Is there anything we can do to keep our vehicles safe? We spoke with Sergeant Darren Lee of the Burglary and Auto Theft Unit at the Anaheim Police Department to see if we could get some suggestions and advice.
Well, I can tell you in general, it's if you're going to leave your vehicle parked and unattended for any period of time, it's best to remove all of your valuables from the car and bring them inside with you to the house, or if you're patronizing a restaurant or another business, bring them inside with you. If you decide that you need to leave your valuables inside your car while you're away from your car, we recommend placing them out of view, such as in a trunk, a locked trunk, or underneath some other objects inside your vehicle. But the best case scenario, take your valuables out of the car.
From your experience, do you feel people are still forgetting to lock their cars?
I think sometimes people can be lulled into a sense of complacency. After a period of time when they're not victimized, they think, well, it's not going to happen to me again. And so people kind of forget. Sometimes they forget to roll their windows up. They forget to lock their doors. And they leave their valuables out in the open. And in doing so, that just entices the criminal offender to come by and take advantage of that opportunity. Because many of these crimes with vehicles are crimes of opportunity. These suspects are walking around checking door handles to see if they're unlocked. They're looking for open windows and a really quick opportunity to grab what they want and take off really quickly. It happens all around the clock.
We were just at the Anaheim Regional Medical Center. They've got a pretty big parking lot. Is it important to park your vehicle where it's well lit? Does it make any difference?
Well, I can tell you, if you can park your vehicle where it's well lit, where it's heavily traveled by other people, what you're doing is you're creating an opportunity for extra eyes and ears to look out for your car. And so if they see something suspicious, they'll typically call the police department. If you lock your car, that means you lock your doors, you roll your windows up, and somebody breaks into your locked vehicle, that's considered a burglary and it's considered a felony. Now, if you forget to lock your doors or you leave your windows down and somebody takes something from inside your vehicle, depending on how much that merchandise is worth, that person can be charged with just grand theft, which is a felony, or they can be charged with misdemeanor petty theft. Video is ever so important to us on the back end when we're doing our criminal investigation. If we can recover video either from your vehicle, because it has vehicle-mounted cameras, or from a neighboring business or a home that has surveillance cameras on the outside, that's going to be our best bet to solve the crime. If you call the police to investigate a theft that just occurred from your vehicle and the patrol officer gets out there and he's working leads, following up and actively pursuing that investigation, the likelihood of him apprehending a suspect and recovering your property is greater, rather than waiting 2 or 3 days before you call the police department.
We hope the advice and tips we've given today will help you better protect your vehicle. We'll see you next time.